Hello everyone, hope you all are doing great. So in today's video, I will be discussing about MPhil in clinical psychology, like the future of MPhil in clinical psychology, because this is like a questions from many of the aspirants who are asking like if MPhil will be discontinued or not. So today's video is completely based on that. So let's start with the video. So, first, let's understand what MPhil in clinical psychology is. So, basically, the aim of this course is to prepare the trainee to function as a qualified professional clinical psychologist in the areas of mental and physical health by offering diagnostic, therapeutic, rehabilitative, administrative services and to work towards promoting the well being and quality of life of individuals. This is a 2 year program with extensive theoretical inputs and widespread clinical experience to acquire the necessary skills in the area of clinical psychology. So, what are its objectives? It is basically used to diagnose mental health problems, conceptualize a specific adult and child mental health problems within a psychological framework, then giving due consideration to psychosocial or contextual factors and carry out relevant treatment or management, apply psychological principles and techniques in rehabilitating persons with mental health problems and disabilities, work with the psychosocial dimensions of physical diseases, formulate and undertake focused or targeted psychosocial interventions, work with community to promote health, quality of life, and psychological well being, undertake research in the areas of clinical psychology such as mental health or illness, physical health or diseases, and relevant societal issues like misconception, stigma, discrimination, social tension, gender construction, lifestyle, etc. So, this is like a very brief overview of what MPhil psychology comprise of. So this is like a very important course and a must course for those of you who want to be a clinical psychologist. Okay. So basically, after you do your masters in counseling psychology or clinical psychology, if you have done your masters, MSc or MA in clinical psychologist, even after 2 years of your masters, you won't be called as clinical psychologist. You will be just called as a psychologist or a counselor, because to be a clinical psychologist you need to have MPhil. Okay, and MPhil is needed for you to be a clinical psychologist. So that is a must. So even if you are doing your masters in clinical psychology, that is not going to make you a clinical psychologist. You will have to do your MPhil. So now the main problem is uh, like the government through NEP 2020 has already notified that the MPhil degree will not be discontinued from the upcoming academic years. And now the UGC through its latest PhD regulations 2022, which was announced on 15th 11 2022, has also declared the higher educational institutions shall not offer MPhil program. Now, these statements are creating confusion for all aspirants who are aiming for an RCI license as a clinical psychologist. Okay. Although NEP said that, for clinical psychology, MPhil won't be discontinued, but then UGC said that all the MPhil programs are discontinued. MPhil programs are discontinued. So, what is this whole confusion? So let's understand what is the whole confusion is. So basically RCI, Rehabilitation Council of India, who actually, offer you the license as clinical psychologist. So basically as a clinical psychologist, the license you get from is from RCI, not from UGC. So RCI in their official notification, which was given on 15th October 2020, they stated that MPhil clinical psychology as well as MPhil in rehabilitation psychology program of 2 years duration will continue without any change in its nomenclature or in structure. And it was mentioned by RCI that these are professional training programs in the area of mental health and rehabilitation, respectively, and not a pre-doctoral research academic program of 1 year duration. In the notification, same RCI notification, they also mentioned changes in nomenclature, if any, will be intimated in due course of time by RCI. Council has also advised the universities to continue MPhil clinical psychology and MPhil rehabilitation psychology program of 2 years duration as approved by Council award degree accordingly till such time. To end this debate, RCI in their notice also announced that the course curriculum and the structure will not be changed. However, changes in the nomenclature of the MPhil clinical psychology degree are possible. After the latest PhD regulation, which also stated that HEI shall not offer MPhil program, chances are very high that in the coming academic year, UGC and RCI will change the name of the course with a mutual understanding. Also, the students who are currently pursuing or completed the course have no need to worry about it as all the regulations will not affect them. So basically, the clinical psychology program, MPhil clinical psychology program, which is provided by RCI approved colleges, those won't be discontinued because to be a clinical psychologist, a you still need a RCI license. So basically, it is discontinued by UGC, not by RCI. Until and unless it is, discontinued by RCI, it won't be discontinued altogether. So just don't lose hope because no matter whatever is going to happen, MPhil won't be discontinued. You will have to do MPhil in India to be a clinical psychologist because it's like uh, when you do MPhil, you actually go on hospital visits. Most of the time, you spend in hospital itself, taking down case history, MSc. So it is a very rigorous course, and the training you get there cannot be, compensated in any way by master's program. There is a huge difference between master's in clinical psychology and MPhil in clinical psychology. So it is that course cannot be discontinued. So for a clinical psychologist, you have to do that. You have to complete your MPhil. So start preparing for that if you haven't, if you are planning to be a clinical psychologist. So that is like the whole point of this video. Let me just tell you the summary of this video. So basically, UGC MPhil courses in clinical psychology and rehab psychology are discontinued by UGC, not by RCI. And even if RCI is going to make some changes in MPhil, it will just be regarding its name. They might just change the name of that course, but nothing else will be changed. So you should prepare for MPhil if you are planning to be a clinical psychologist in India, and no, MPhil won't be discontinued in India in clinical psychology, because to be a clinical psychologist you need a license from RCI, and RCI has not discontinued MPhil in clinical psychology. So yeah, that's it. And if you want to know which colleges provide MPhil in clinical psychology, which are RCI approved, I have made other video for it. So I will put that video in the description. You can go and watch that video because you might want to know what all institutes provide MPhil in clinical psychology, which will give you RCI license. So, yes, you can check that video out. And if you have any other queries regarding MPhil or anything regarding psychology exams, you can comment down in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching the video.